Okay, so this is one of my projects I've been working on for a little bit. I took a home light, trim light, weed whacker, pulled off the end, and then I just decided I was going to make a motorized bicycle out of it. And as I was looking, there's two different kinds. You can get a jack shaft and a friction drive, so I decided, because it's easier, I was going to do a friction drive. What I did here was cut out the choke, because like when we owned this thing, it never needed choke. Like even in winter, we could start at like a couple pulls with prime and no choke. So what I decided to do is turn this into a friction drive. Instead of that, I found a different nut. And then I'm going to put on a peg here. One of those. I don't have a peg here with me, but I'm going to build one. And then take this tube. It's that thick. Fits on there perfectly. Cut a little bit off. Weld the washer to the end, and then do a little texturing so it'll run better on there. What I've done is, instead of those cheap ass little ends for spark plugs like this, I took one of these. Like if you look in here, it's got like a little clothespin or whatever, like part that you use in clothespins. This one's got a nice metal brass end. I screwed it on there and made it work. Right now we got this. What this is like an old Altoids can. I painted it, and then what I did was, so this is easy access with the air filter. I cut some holes in the top, drilled some. I set it like that. I cut some holes and then this for a choke and everything. And this is also another thing, if it does need choke, then it's really easy to get at the choke and stuff and choke it around. I put some washers in there, and you just stick this back in here. Close this up. You got that. You got that weird little end. But otherwise, I'm thinking about either pulling the packing out of here, this old muffler, or building a custom little straight pipe one that runs across the bike. And this is going to be my kill switch, an old light switch that I'm going to mount onto the kill switch, or to the handlebar, and mount it as a kill switch. What I'm going to do is, this used to be an old one where you'd have to touch the motor. Well, there was my old airbox had the thing in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wire up a thing, wire this to the handlebars, then have that as an on-off relay or whatever. And then where I was going to use this kill switch, but that didn't end up working very well. As you can see, the wire broke off. To make this video not too long, what happened was, Larry built it. It's 2-stroke. Gas tank I'm going to mount on the bike. I don't know what bike I'm going to use it. I might just use a cheap BMX. And then I was told, epoxy these little holes here with the fuel line. And that's basically it. Yeah, my workbench is kind of a mess. So yeah, that's basically it.